everyone, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my new subscribers, and it is still officially Saturday, reveal day for the altered little golden books. This is the first time I have ever altered a little golden book, and it was such an incredibly fun and creative process. Can't wait to share this with you. This is for the hashtag LGB Halloween Journal 2022, and our lovely hostess is Dahlia, and she is at Mandalee Cards and More, and I will link to everyone in the description box below that played along in this collaboration. It was a super fun collaboration to take any little golden book with a Halloween theme and alter it in whichever way that we felt comfortable doing so. Mine was definitely a creative trial and error process, and I do have to apologize to my teammates for being up so late in the day. We have been nonstop party for our granddaughter since Thursday. Your girl is tired, but I definitely wanted to at least film this and share this with you. I apologize. We've been at the party all day. I've got cords everywhere. I've got a light half hanging off my desk. This is a hot mess, but let's go ahead and jump right in and I will share my little golden book. First of all, look at her. She is thick. She's thick, okay? It doesn't even close. But this was a journey and an absolute beautiful one. So let me share with you my first little golden book for Halloween. I did choose the Haunted Mansion with Disney because that is my favorite ride at Disney World. I absolutely love the Haunted Mansion. I make sure that I am always on that ride every time we go to Disney. The few times that it has been broken, I'll check the app, and when I see that it's up again, we will run across the park to make sure that we at least get to go on that ride. One of my favorite memories, before I get into this little golden book, I'll share this with you, is my son and I were there. My husband was at a doctor's work conference. We went to Disney World for 3 days while he was in the hotel doing the little conference, and we were on the Haunted Mansion, and the ride broke. They fixed it, and as soon as it was over, it was pouring outside. It was absolutely one of the worst storms we have ever been stuck in. So one of the employees says, you know what, stay on the ride. And we just went around and around and around, did not have to get on. We must have gone through that ride at least 85 times before they finally said the rain had stopped. What an incredible memory. Oh my goodness, we still talk about that today. So that is the book that I decided to do. This is the only part about this whole entire little golden book altering that I did not really care for. It was too late to do anything about it because I only had one of these books, and this is a 2021 edition, so it is brand new. Not too worried about it being rare or one of those books that I didn't want to take apart. There's 1,000,001 of these, so I went ahead and took this one apart because, oh my goodness, I just absolutely loved it. Is this style? I wasn't sure how thick it was going to end up being, so I wasn't sure how I was going to do the signatures or the fabric or the tape, so I went ahead and I used the ring system. When I do this again, and I will definitely do this again because I did love this process, I will not be using this system. This was not it. But that's the only part about this that I didn't like. I did also put a little piece of lace here. That is the front cover. And this is from my mama. She gave me this in a bag full of stuff that she had. And here is my little ghostie. She's hanging off as the little keychain with her flower and her little spider. And then on this side, it is the other friend. So either side that you look at, it is so cute. So here's the cover. I did add on a little ghostie there. That is from K & Company, I believe. Most of the stuff that's in here are all things that I had in my stash laying around. So let's jump right in. Here is the beginning of the book, and you'll see here, this is what I mean. Getting pages in and out was really hard once I had everything hole punched, and I did use my, what is this thing called? A crocodile, something like that. This is what I used. We are memory keepers, and it is the, yeah, this thing. That's what I used. So here's the beginning. I'll try and go a little bit fast so you guys don't have to sit here too long. This is the beginning where this little girl is told to go into the Haunted Mansion by herself. So she was very brave. Yeah, girl power. And I love this part. I love this part when you're in there and the floor doesn't actually drop. It just moves like it looks like it's dropping. Here's a little envelope that I put in here, and there's a surprise inside. There are a couple of surprises throughout, and I'll show you all of them. I made a little ghosty shaker. I thought that was so cute with the little ghost. And these are those little perler beads that were in those 3 bottles that we got at Dollar Tree. Most of you know what I'm talking about. So I just tucked that back into there. Then the book keeps going. That's another one of the pages in the book. This is another book that I picked up at the thrift store, and it was called The 5 Black Cats, and I thought it was a great addition, and I used all of the pages that had cats, bats, or anything with the haunted house on it, and I just trimmed it down to size. And this is another surprise I'll share with you in just another minute. So I wanted to use this one. This is super thick. This was a kid's board book and really, really thick. So here they are going into the Haunted Mansion, and I thought it was a perfect match. So here's another one. I put a little kitty cat. I made this little frame with some oval dies, and I popped up the cat, and it says "Boo to You." So if you remember, if you've seen the Haunted Mansion, as you're going through that little corridor where the coffin lifts up and down and the doors are creaking and going open and closing by themselves, they have a lot of these cameos on the wall. So I used this paper pack all throughout because I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I thought I still had it near me. Let me check. Yes, I'm trying to remember. I've had this, oh my goodness, 5 or 6 years already. This thing is so old. It's called Witch's Brew, and it's by Die Cuts with a View. It was a special buy at Joann's, no kidding, like 5 or 6 years ago. And so I used all of those papers. It was an absolutely beautiful, perfect match. The Doom Buggy, and it's spelled Doom, just like that. I love it. I want that bumper sticker. It says my other car is a Doom Buggy. This is the part that I was talking about where that coffin lifts up and down. Here's a little bat. I just hung it in there. Here's some more of that beautiful paper. Here's a tuck spot. I used some coffee dyed paper. I put in a little cobweb. And then these are just some little journaling cards that I'll be able to write on. Love that. Those little spider webs. And this beautiful bright green. Here's another little card with a bat. And then these German cards are from my sweet friend Isabel at Crafting with Isabel. And this is Liebchen, which is love. This is Lest, which is last. And Luft, which is air. Und ja, ihr kann durchbrechen. I speak 3 languages, my friends, and German is one of them. So this is another part of that napkin, and you will see it one more time. Last week when I said you'd see it one more time, this is not the time that I meant. You can see there it started to come unclipped. But if I take it off now to put it back in place, this whole book will fall apart. I love this little apothecary, all the little poisons. Here's a little tuck spot. Put in some journaling cards. I made a little pocket here, and it says "Ghosts Gather Here." Look at those little ghosties, those faces. Here's another one of those book pages, and I used this one because it said "Ghostly Sound." Here's my little ghost in a jar. And that was my idea when I put it in this little plastic container. It's actually a shaker, and this is from Dollar Tree. I put in some pink, purple, and like iridescent colored sequins, and I gave her a little purple flower, and these are so much fun. And here's a little tip and a trick. This acetate that's in here that you see on both sides, it's from a spaghetti box. So if you run out, use what you got. So that is my little ghosty in a jar. I just have it a little tucked in there. And there's Madame Leota. She is the one that's in the crystal ball that tells those fortunes as you go around that little rotunda inside the ride. Here is that little party that they have, the little ghost ball. And then here's that lady that gets married like, I don't know, 11 times. Here's a card. I thought it was cute because I had a ghost on it and it's giving a hug. Isn't that cute? I loved it. Here's another little ghosty, and I put that. That's from the Dollar Tree. Put some eyeballs on it. This is a Haunted Mansion stamp. I actually messed it up. I stamped it with some Distress Oxide ink in black soot too many times, and it ended up getting super duper warped. I wasn't able to use it on a card. Well, I guess I could have. It could have been really super rustic, but I went ahead and I added it into here. I thought it was perfect. Here's another little tuck spot with some coffee dyed paper saying Happy Haunting, and I made this out of a playing card. Thought that was really cute. Here's another one of the original book pages. And this is when she's about to go into the haunted graveyard. I remember the scene. There's a little dog. And here's where they have that really festive singing. Here's some little kitty cats. And with the lady with the opera that sings, there's those little heads. Here's another little spot that just had a little cute spider on. I thought that was adorable. Another one of those book pages. Again, they're going into the haunted mansion. And look at this, isn't that perfect? I thought it was a perfect match because it looks like they are inside the mansion. And of course, there's a little ghost. Here's another one, and then a tuck spot. I put that little cat that's been hanging out with me on my little cork board over there. I thought it was a perfect match. Here's another little tuck spot. I just created this one out of that same designer paper that this is. And here are two bookmarks that I made. Just really, really simple. So they tucked in here just like that. And then over here, I had this on my desk, so I went ahead and put it in here. And this actually works as a weight. Keep this from flapping open. And then inside it just has that card that I wasn't really happy with how it turned out. I added a Spidey on there, so I just have it in here for now just to have a little tuck spot. And then here's the little ghostly tea party. And the little ghosts that follow you home, the little hitchhiking ghosts. And there it is. I think that's the end of the ride for her. This is the other added surprise, which I thought was super duper fun. I put another little tuck spot here. This is a little envelope. There's something inside. But this was a lot of fun. I took a little piece of craft paper and all of those books, every time I cut off a section because it was too long, just a small little strip, I added them all together so it looks just like this. And here's another one. I just put them together just like that, glued them down, and made a little bookmark. So these were pieces that ended up literally in the trash. So I made it into a bookmark. Inside here, I actually gave this to my granddaughter, and she got the biggest kick out of it. This is limited edition Disney money. Of course, it's not real money. It's $1 million. Here's Dumbo. Here's Pinocchio, Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, Mickey Mouse, Mickey and Minnie, and here's Goofy, Donald and Daisy, Mickey and Pluto, and then Donald Duck. She thought it was funny, and we were just at Disney not too long back. She wanted to take her money, and I was like, well, so we just pretended that she was buying things. I just tucked it in there for now, and there it is. She did not want to stay in the haunted house, so she left, rejoined her friends, and then this part is just for kicks and giggles. My little granddaughter was eating these, and I asked her, oh my goodness, can I please have that bag? I thought it was so cute. Her little veggie chips that were ghosts and bats. I washed it out, soap and water, left it to dry for a couple of days, and I just added it in here. That technically could be another little tuck spot. So there you go. That is my little golden book. So like I said, it is thick. It doesn't really close, but I love it, love it. It was so much fun to make. So thank you, Dahlia, for hosting this amazing challenge. Please follow that hashtag LGB Halloween Journal 2022. If I didn't say that right, it will be in the description box below so you can check it out, as well as check out what everyone else has created and see their beautiful altered little golden books. If anyone is hosting this collab, please hit me up because this was so much fun. And now I know what not to do next time and all the things to do next time. That's going to be it for this one, my friends. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.